Oh, that could have been bad right there in that gaggle of cars amongst that pack. Tinging the lap traffic all in the way of the leaders. But they'll fight and claw and muster their way to the back straightaway with no problem. Cody Kelly was in that battle. So was also Justin Altman and Randy Tyner. And they all negotiate perfectly. 25 laps today. Oh, it's contact! He goes around. Contact, turn 2. And they still go spinning up the racetrack. Bound to happen. Glenn Mappus in 22. A.J. Hyatt in 27. They were fighting for it. Hot and heavy. One thing led to another. Contact ensued. And around they went. Glenn Mappus on pit road in the 22 car. We are working 10 laps in of 25, 15 to go. Had a nice little green flag run under our belt before trouble. Oh, my goodness. What in the world just happened off of turn number 2? The 27 and the 54 have crashed each other off of turn number 2. Well, again, they were amongst all that stuff that was going on over there in turn number 2. I don't think he intentionally tried to wreck him. Yeah. I think he thought the 22 was I think he thought the 54 was the 22. And he retaliated and didn't realize that was the wrong car. And cooler heads prevailing over there in turn number 2. And I will tell you, Mr. William Scott, our deputy for the Dillon County Sheriff's Department, he is on site and he will not put up with no mess. You get out of line, he will throw the silver bracelets on you in a heartbeat. And you will spend a night in county lockup. And I know for a fact, as bad as Mr. Barfield says he's been sick, William has not been feeling good either. Don't mess with a man when he ain't feeling good. Just a piece of advice. We are under caution flag conditions after a 2-car incident in turn number 2 involving car number 22 of Glenn Mappus and the number 27 of Bobby Grimes. Bobby Grimes' car was involved in that incident with the 22 of Mappus, and then there was another extracurricular activity under yellow flag. The 54 of Trey Schuler is now involved in that calamity over there. So cleanup ongoing in turn number 2. We have 10 laps in of 25. The street stocks here this Saturday night. This is Short Track Saturday Night here from Dillon Motor Speedway on the Community Radio Network, CRN Sports. We'll be right back here in a moment after a word from our sponsors. And I think we're probably going to have to throw out our red flag here. I think they're going to throw a red flag, let these guys. Number 7, Brandon Caraway on pit road to the attention of his crew. I hope his girlfriend found where that car was. This afternoon, she was trying to find where his race car was at the ticket booth. So we are under the yellow flag for cleanup involving several cars. 2 became 3 after the incident involving the 27 of Bobby Grimes. the number 22 of Glenn Mappis. They were all fighting for position around there. And ironically, Brandon Caraway just came down pit road as well. And he was also one of the cars that were around that chaos over there. Ron Barfield has now called for red flag conditions, so I was going to think we were going to come to red flag. We are going to go under the red flag. So they are going to stop the cars. Correction, we are not under red flag. They were just stopping the cars in turn 3 to allow the safety vehicle to bring the car into the pit area so they can try to do some cleanup. So that is what's going on. Still a lot of cleanup going on in turn 2 as right now they're working on also getting Trey Schuler's car back on the hook or get back rolling again, whatever's going on with his car. We were under the, they just stopped the cars on the back stretch and entering 3 just to allow the safety vehicles to get to more cleanup that needs to be done over there. So under the caution flag, we are 10 laps in of 25. So cleanup going on again in turn number 2. So, again, we are still under, well, again, not, okay, Flagman is going to show the red flag now. Gotcha. So cleanup is going on here at Dillon Motor Speedway. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll go back to more racing here in just a couple of moments. This is CRN Sports Network and Short Track Saturday Night. More after our word from our sponsors.
Coming soon, The new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
Producing a racing tire is not an easy thing, but our employees really pull together every day to come through with a quality product.
Our main goal, we see every customer as a potential champion, and we work real hard to try to help them fulfill that potential.
We're the best in what we do. It's satisfying to us to see our product be number one.
The sense of pride and craftsmanship goes into every tire we make. You can just feel it. And it doesn't matter if the tire's for a world-class race team or a Saturday night short track driver trying to make it to the big time. The same pride and quality and craftsmanship goes into each and every tire we make.
You can measure the success when the checkered flag falls. When it falls on a Hoosier tire, there's a lot of proud people that were involved in making that.
Bob and Joyce Newton built their family business on a commitment to produce tires of the highest quality. They went beyond the standards of the day to create a higher standard that would keep them reaching for higher levels of performance. Today, hundreds of Hoosier Tire employees help them meet those standards and exceed them every day.
I believe we truly do produce tires designed for champions.
We make racing tires, and we want Hoosier to make the best.
Hoosier Tire. Tires designed for champions.
Back here at Dillon Motor Speedway, short track Saturday night. Red flag has been rescinded, back under yellow flag conditions. And if you're watching the monitor, you can see the heavy damage on that car number 54. It is bowed in all on the passenger side of that machine after the incident that took place a few moments ago under yellow flag conditions. We had an accident in turn number 2 involving Glenn Mappis in the 22 car and Bobby Grimes in the 27. Caraway's car, number 7, also got collected in it, but he was able to keep on and roll away from the calamity, so to speak. And then we had, not sure what took place, but as they were under the yellow flag, under caution flag conditions, the 27 car of Bobby Grimes just plowed right into the passenger side of the 54 of Trey Schuler, and there's the damage, the end result on Schuler's car. Again, it's unusual to get wrecked under yellow flag, but he is a culprit of that. And we are under the yellow flag conditions. Now going to show them one to go. This time by, we should be ready to go back for the restart here in just a moment. Unofficially reported, all drivers are okay after that incident over there. Safety crews over there quickly. And race fans, round of applause. All drivers unofficially are okay. As I'm not getting any report of having to summon any ambulances or anybody having to get any attention medical-wise. So that is a good sign. We will get ready to go back for the restart. We are 10 laps in of 25, 15 remaining for the street stocks. Here as they come to a rolling start inside the firing box in 4. Green goes back in the air, and they are door to door into turn 1 and 2. Locklear. Up the racetrack goes Wayne. Here comes Hyatt on the inside, looking for the second spot as they'll come off of turn number 4, coming back to the line. The field roaring back in the corner number 1 and 2 with Steele. Pretty little Ricky out in front, leading the way off of turn 4. Another lap in. We're just also passing halfway. 12 down, 13 to go. Remember, for your chance at $100, text the word racing to 313131. Off of turn 4, back to the line. Up the racetrack goes Super Dave. He's now Dillon Mappus on the inside. We're just after halfway.